Okay, good day guys. So this is MFX again, and today I just want to make I don't necessarily have any specific thing that I want to talk on about on this video. So it's just a video that I want to share how my trading week has been. So this is the first week of the month of June, and there's been a an amazing week. Yeah, I love saying amazing. And I've also learned a couple of things and I'm still learning. Everybody is actually a student of the market. We keep learning, we're learning and keep adding more understanding to the basis of what we've already got about structure, about price, about the whole stuff. Yeah. So um this week has been a good week um based on the result I've had. I've been up a pretty good amount on my competition account. So I just want to talk about the trade I took and the current trade I'm looking at and also this one too. Okay, this would have been an amazing trade, just that I had a stop loss right here and because of that, I was a bit focused on gold and had a couple of things that I had to get done. So I wasn't there, I wasn't active on my PC when this trade triggered, and also wasn't active on my PC when this trade also triggered, and I didn't place limit order. I haven't actually the truth is that I haven't done the technical analysis on this and on this. But if I was to, I just had to do this markdown because this was what I was going to look at. This was what I was going to be watching at. And it's an amazing trade. And I'm not gonna lie. If this was a live personal account, this is a 5.3 RR, this is a 5.8 RR. Coupled together, that's 10 points. Coupled together, that's 11 RR with the overall trade 9.9. Now, this is how you want to stack your trade. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about, but um the stacking I'm talking about is not like the there's this gamble kind of stuff that people do. Like they just see an entry and they don't even take proper risk management. They just click on buy, 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 buy. Let's say they want to use one lot size to enter that trade and they just hit on buy, 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 buy on one lot size until your MT5 is like not enough funds, not enough money or all that. That is gambling. That's different from what I'm doing. Now, let's say I'm risking, which is my normal risk management. I'm risking 0.5% on each trade I'm taking. So let's say this triggered, okay? Uh, yeah, let's say we got this, it's triggered. So what I'm going to do is after this break of structure that happened here, oh shit. So after this break of structure that happened, what I would do is I would probably take my SL and basically it's either I'm going to put it here because this was the last up move before this down move that costs, oh shit, this was the last up move before the down move that costs this break of structure in 15 minutes time frame. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to place my SL here as BE. So this will be my new protected low. So that's that. So basically, um I'm not risking anything on this particular trade, the initial first trade that is on profit. So the next thing I will do is I'm still going to enter this trade, still with zero point 0.5 yeah, sorry, zero point 0.5 risk management. So after this, remember this is now on break even. We are not on any risks. So whatever happens, whether price decides to go back up and take us out, we are not risking anything. We are not on any risk. So what I'll do is I'll place limit order for this and enter this also with zero point 0.5 risk management. So the next thing I would do immediately after this break, because this was the last up move again that caused this down move that created this break of structure. What am I going to do? Now going to after this break of structure, what I would do is I would take my SL and basically place it here, the protected low of this move. And basically this trade are no more um on the edge, meaning I'm basically not risking my capital in any of this trade. As a matter of fact, because we've had another break of structure right here, what I'm going to do basically is take my SL that was here, which is my BE, and I'm going to put it same here to our current protected low. So basically, whether price decides to take us out or not, I am, if price decides to take us out, let's see, this is 1 to 3, I'll still have a profit of 3 on my 0.5 percent risk on my account. Yeah, so this will still be break even with the profit, and this would be a break even maybe with a few minus, but it's not going to be that much. Basically just fees. So that's that for that. And similar thing to this. So our entry break of structure, look for the PI of this MB, which is this worker block, and enter. And immediately after I get to see this break, I'm just doing what I would do if I was live on the street. But basically, I'm not live on the street. And immediately after this happens, what I'll do is I'll take my XF from here and place it here, basically on my entry. Then I will adjust this and the initial trade and place it here also. So you could see. So our first trade is secured, second trade is secured, and third trade is also secured and running. This is how you start trade. This is how you become profitable, or this is how you could easily flip an account. Yeah. So let's say not like flip an account in one trade or in one sitting. I don't do that, but you could easily have crazy amount of wins, and with consistent opportunity like this, let's say within the space of a month, you have 4 to 5 opportunities like this. You could be able to have up to 50% profit of your initial capital. So let's do a little calculation. Let's do a little calculation. So let's say this is a $100,000 account and you're using 0.5%. So let me get this up. Um you're using 0.5%. Yep. Okay, let's say this is $200,000 account. Okay. Let's say this is $200,000 account and you're using 0.5%. 0.5% is basically $1,000. I just want to use something that's fair and that's rewarding. So 0.5% is $1,000. This is 9.9 RR. So if someone like me, I don't enter with exactly 1,000 because of fees. So I enter with something like this. Okay. So this times 9.9. Basically, I've made 9,700 on this trade. And this plus this 5.3, 5.8. So let us do this 9.9 plus 11 RR. So basically on one sitting in the space of 42 hours, because this trade triggered yesterday and you can see it's gonna hit TP maybe before market close today. 20.9, and we are using 0.5 on all. So let's say basically 989, sometimes 989, sometimes I get close, slightly close to 8,000. So on your $200,000 accounts, you've made 10%, basically 10% within the space of 42 hours with good risk management, proper understanding of price, understanding of structure, understanding of range, understanding of break of structure, protected high, protected low, and all that. You could be able to make an amazing trade. You could see, let me show you guys the before of this. That was USD Oh no. Yeah, this was the loss I took, I incurred while I was trying to I had the wrong PI selection. I was thinking this was a breaker block that price was going to indicate before going down, but it wasn't, just this. So this one was a bit clean, but yeah, still making some mistakes. But that's why we study again and again and again. So this, yep. Yeah, so this is a trade. This is a trade. 78570. Yeah. 78570. Good. Yeah, so this is a trade. You could see that it's still running pretty well. Still my liquidity entry model. And based on my study, if I was live on this trade, I would be able to stack another and another and be profitable doing it. So that's just a little hint for today's video. I'm looking at um a sell. Don't mind this, just me doing my thing. But I'm looking at the sell on XAUUSD. And let me speak a little bit concerning why I have these two POIs marked up, this and this. Okay, basically, the reason why I had this POI marked up was because of the fact that we had this 4-hour break of structure. But the problem here is that this structure right here is an intermediary structure. So there is every tendency that this structure is not going to hold. But this POI is very, very, very much valid. That's the only validated POI or unmitigated POI that I was able to um get or spot out on my 1 minute time frame in this intermediate structure. And the reason why I also have this and why I am also more concerned about this is because of the fact that this is an intermediate structure and we have this 4 POI here on this structure. Okay, fast, yep, yep, 4 POI. And secondly, we never broke structure to validate this as a range for us to take this PI. So I'm just gonna stay away from this, except I have a 15 minutes break or double break of structure, which I've not had. Okay, so I've been watching it. You could see I placed this, yeah, this price alert. So if price get to here and let's do a little try. Let's say price does this. 15 minutes and breaks. Okay, break of structure. I'm going to look for the range PI and look for the sales, take it down and call that a week. Okay, this is just the only trade I'm interested in, lastly for the week. But this week I've been able to catch an amazing trade. This the problem I had with this trade was the fact that I saw another formation that got my consign, so I canceled this trade. I was basically on this, which is actually bad. It's not my rule, it's not my system. I wasn't supposed to do that, and that's prohibited. That's not meant to be. Yep. So you could see, let me show you guys. I actually had a sale. Yeah, I caught a sale on XAU from here, which my TP was supposed to be this liquidity. Pardon me, please. My TP was supposed to be this liquidity low. Okay, this low. Let's get our brush. My TP is this liquidity low, but you could see that price never got to it. So I kind of took profit around here at 7RR. Yep, I took profit around here at 7RR. And the reason why I took profit, I was supposed to hold this trade until because definitely it's going to come and take this out at the end of today. Today is Friday. It's going to come and take this at the end of the day. But the competition I'm on has a rule that you shouldn't make um nothing higher than or nothing above 10K on that account. So anything that goes above 10K in profit, you're going to be losing that account is considered um malicious practice or you breaching the account or whatever. So that's why I kind of closed it at 7RR. So I'm looking for another entry. Um Praying that price gets here, then comes, gives us a break right here, then look for POI of this range and we take it down. Or price does this, mitigates this, and we sell. So what we are just waiting for price to do its thing. And secondly, we have news. I think today's news is gonna be a, a high impact news. I have this conviction that price is going to react to today's news. You could see we have um non-farm employment changes and unemployment rates. I believe these two should have an impact on price today. So I'm not going to set a limit order. Okay, I've set a limit order on this, but I'm not going to set a limit order on this. I'm going to wait for confirmation, break up structure there, and I will look for a way in 1 minute, 2 minutes, whatever, and take the sale. So that's that for today. Just wanted to share with you guys um my trades, my final trade for this weekend before market close. Of course, we're gonna resume next week on Monday. We're gonna kick it and hit the charts and make those amazing profits. And I'll keep showing you guys how I do it. I'll keep explaining to you guys as much as I can so that you guys could be able to learn. If they are helpful in any way to your trading journey, I will be grateful to help in any way I can. Thank you. Peace.